Cuba is preparing for the U.S. to pull a Venezuela right now. The DOJ just indicted Raul Castro, the former president of Cuba, for alleged involvement in the downing of two planes back in the 90s in international airspace near Cuba. Important context, the planes in question in fact were contracted by Jose Basulto, a self-confessed CIA operative who admitted to engaging in terrorist activities aimed at overthrowing the Cuban government. He started a humanitarian group that was doing flights to rescue lost rafters called Brothers to the Rescue. The group would evolve from a humanitarian rafter rescue group into a political irritant to Cuba, with pilots flying near the island to drop U.S. propaganda leaflets. Cuba was on record regularly reaching out to the FAA about these flights, but the FAA only took action after the downing of the two planes. And so if you're keeping track, they went back to a case of the former president of Cuba shooting down planes later proven to be associated with a 90s CIA plot to indict the former president of Cuba. It's another Venezuela-style fake charge aimed to try to achieve some kind of regime change within the Cuban government. This wouldn't even be the first major attempt this year. Some speak to the oil blockade that has caused an energy crisis in Cuba being part of an attempt that was paired with the $100 million in U.S. aid that would come if they decided to bend the knee to the U.S. regime. And that would make part two of that attempt. Starve them out and then offer them some kind of red, white, and blue rope tied to a bald eagle to try to fly them out of the situation, again, if they submit to the American regime. Cuba very clearly has no such plans of doing that, which is where we get to this. It's a situation to keep your eye on. Not only is our No New Wars president getting ready to go back to Iran, he's going to add Cuba in the mix sometime soon if things don't change. I cover news, politics, and current events. Shoot me a follow to stay up to date.